back, I'm Griff. This is Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, and I'm sorry for the last video being an hour long. I didn't realize. I just lost myself in the game. Oh man, it happens, it happens. It's an RPG, like, you just get, you're going on the main story, and you just keep going, because it's what you do, man. Anyway, we had another level up, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some points in, and then we can go and check out this camp, meet this other, Warden dude, and try really hard not to fangirl. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna lose it. It's dexterity or cunning. Let's do cunning instead. I know. What do I need it for? This. What's this? Combat tactics. You gain a tactics slot. I think I can't remember exactly. Tactic slots are like where you can set it up so that your other characters are doing things on their own, like in a priority list, essentially. I want to say that's what that is, and I can't remember because I usually don't do much with it since I micromanage the crap out of them. I'm like, pause button, swap to other people, like when we're in actual combat, when I have my party members and everything. I just micromanage them enough that I don't normally need it. This is important, though. Herbalism, the character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves. I need that. I need that. You want to know why? Because I'm stupid. I do a lot of things in combat that I shouldn't, and I hurt myself for it. So I need that so that I can fix myself. Let's take that, and then I've got 2 points now. I really don't want to spend these points until I have a two-handed weapon. Which is probably soon, so I'll hold them. Hold them for now. Items received. Well, I got stuff. Oh, I got some. There we go. Lesser injury kit. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that down here. Is it? Can you see it? Nope. Too far over. There we go. I guess I should cut myself off there so that I know where the end is. I'm gonna move these over too. I don't like to stack them right on top of each other though, because I'm likely to just click the wrong one because I'm so smart. Grease trap. You can use traps, like set them down and whatnot. Requires trap making to use, which is why I never use them, because I'm not all roguelike. Life stones. Crushing a life stone gives the user a small bonus to nature resistance for a short time. They're little buffs. It's just when it says short time, it means it, so I forget about them all the time. I've still got that thing to use. This is a maze. What is that? That's one hand. That's a main hand. 12 strength. It does more. No, it doesn't. It does less damage. Why would I swap that? Dumb. I don't have any other weapons or cool stuff. I got that. What is that? Oh, you can gem your items later on. That's not a gem though. That's a crystal, which is for a specific character. That's why it says cannot equip this item on this character. Some things are only for certain characters. Which is weird that it puts in my inventory, but I guess my inventory is like the master inventory. Are there signs to read? No, that's Inquisition when there are signs to read, so I guess I don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You know what? I said I'm gonna check the audio, and I forgot. I got up and got some more water and completely forgot it.
Duncan brought.
I am, sir. Thank you. Okay, now we explore the camp. There's an X over here, so I was like, why not go this way first? What's this? Oh, Royal Enclave. What happens here?
Greetings. King Cailin is not in his tent right now.
Tell me about the king. Why is that a persuade? You must see him a lot. Do you know where the king is? Can you tell me about him?
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts. We'll see in the upcoming battle. How should I know? We'll see.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Oh, that's the queen. I didn't know Cailin was married. Do they often fight? Is Cailin married?
To the Teyrn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Oh, I should go. Thanks.
As you wish.
Thanks for sharing with me, guard man. Logain's guard. What can you tell
You
me?
approach the tent of Tairn Logain. State your business.
The other guy was a lot nicer. Is the turn inside? What's he doing? Tell me about the guy first.
How can you not know of Logain?
Oh.
He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Well, that explains why Logain has people behind him, because he was an everyday man that was elevated to a position of power after a big deal. I mean, that's one of those real salt of the earth stories, right? Is the turn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Oh, I can persuade. Surely you can tell me a little about him. I would like an audience with him. I don't know if I want an audience with him. Let's just see if you could tell me about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly.
Okay.
He and the king have been arguing for days.
Yeah, that's what the other guy
Tairn's
said.
known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The
Oh.
Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Logain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I wonder if he'll give me an audience. Like, now the persuade is just a challenge to see if it works. Can I talk to him?
I suppose you have a message for
Oh,
him.
wow. I can't believe that
Hold on,
worked.
then.
I've actually never talked to him beforehand.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Cailin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary.
The other guy looks like
Are you aware
Abraham Lincoln a
His
little
father
bit.
brought your order back to Ferelden.
A fascination you don't share. No, I didn't know that. Yes, I've heard. Let me pick the first one.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Cailin thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet?
My father was the turn of Highever. I've never been out of Highever, or no, we've never been. I don't think 2 is accurate. My father was the turn of Highever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through.
I hope
I
so.
suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know. I certainly hope so. I hope not. I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh?
Well, no, killing
Fair enough.
Darkspawn, but
Now I
whatever.
must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't, he seems like a fool to me. That's not true. You don't seem very fond of him. I'm gonna point that out.
He is Maric's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Oh. Bye. I actually didn't think that he would give me the time of day. I don't know why I've never tried to talk to him before. I guess I didn't realize I could? I don't know. That's a thing I just did. Is there somebody else to talk to? I feel like there's an extra X. There's my dog. Is that what it is? Doggo. Bork, bork. Oh, there's Duncan. Okay, well, he's just gonna be like, hey, aren't you supposed to do this thing that I told you to do? There's another dog. Oh, I can't talk to the other dog. There's somebody over there I can talk to. Kennel Master.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from Darkspawn blood.
Oh, no.
It's terrible.
Can I help them?
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready
Actually-
for battle. Half the dogs are sick from Darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
I do know how I can help them, so that's fine. That's optional side quests.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
Bunch of
We
soldiers.
who betrayed your prophet unjustly now
Oh,
pray
hey, she's got a name. Oh, I know who you are. Hey, you.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Everybody here
Not
knows who
man
I
easily
am. It's
impressed.
weird.
You should be proud.
Thank you.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay.
I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I am Raynara. I've seen quite a few mages today. Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield.
Thank
To
you.
us all, in fact.
Yes, thank you. Will you be fighting beside the king? King Cailin thinks the battle will go very well, or it's not luck but skill that will save us. Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To
True.
defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Oh. You faced Darkspawn before? Do you know much about the Darkspawn? I should get going. Have you seen these things before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream. What does the Fade have to do with anything? Okay, I'm gonna assume since she's not magic-y, she probably doesn't know a whole lot about the Fade, so that's where you go when you dream?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City? So Darkspawn are just dream spirits. I've heard that. Didn't something bad happen there? What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Yeah, you'll learn as we go that Tevinter has a different story for that. But that's where we have not actually gone to Tevinter in the series. So for right now, we're going to believe what, our people say, which is that's part of the Chant of Light, which is part of our religion, and they messed it up for everybody. Alright. And is that true? I've heard that story before. The Chantry says many things. The Chantry is the church. So you kind of most people, I think, are either going to be very religious and believe everything the Chantry says, or they're going to be skeptical of what the Chantry says and kind of take it with a grain of salt. Maybe there's some truth in that, but the Chantry needs you to believe that to stay in power, so do you believe it? She's probably not going to kick up dust about the religion stuff yet, especially not with somebody that's a mage, because the mages are part of circles, and circles are run by the Chantry. Let's just not get into it. It's a lot of lore, okay? Let's see. Is it true that that's what the Chant of Light says? Is that true, though? Is it?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? Wow, that's mean. I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. That's probably what we're gonna do anyway. At least it's something to ponder. Let's go with that. This seems like a philosophical conversation, and that's kind of the philosophical answer.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Well, I mean, he did just tell me to wander around, so I'm kind of doing what he said. The Fade. Ooh, can I loot that? Nope, it's locked.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Enchantment. You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because the Chantry claims magic is sinful? They do. Because magic is powerful and dangerous? It is. Not entirely, no. The Chantry claims magic is sinful?
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions, and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I hate how they deal with this. Basically, Tranquil are people that used to be mages, and then either they were tempted by the blood magic stuff, or they were attracting demons and somebody could prove that, or somebody just got on their high horse and said that guy's a bad dude, and they lobotomize them. I mean, it takes away all of their magic, but as he mentioned, it also strips out any sort of emotional state. They don't dream, they don't have ambitions anymore. They're just living robots, essentially, that do whatever the Chantry says, because they can only take orders. They don't think for themselves anymore. They don't have their own wants and needs and anything. It's just, I feel like they should have just made a choice. If they're too dangerous, just go ahead and kill them, because you're giving them a life that's not really a life. Yes, this guy is alive and he is serving a purpose, but he's just a tool for the Chantry. He's just doing enchantments, not living, you know, because he doesn't have any of that ambition to do anything anymore. The Tranquil hurt me a lot, so that sounds like a horrid practice. Perhaps they should Tranquil all mages then. How is someone made Tranquil? I feel badly for you. Let's talk. I wonder if he can explain that. How is someone made Tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
You can't see it. I guess they didn't feel like putting in the graphical in it, but they do in 2. But Tranquil have like this burn mark on their forehead where they've been branded, and it's, I mean, what an awful thing to do. That sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Yeah, you feel literally nothing. I don't even think you can actually feel content. I feel bad for you.
You do? I feel nothing.
I know, that's why.
As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
Well, I guess we can let him explain enchantment.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there? Go ahead.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Usually, like, the dwarves are usually the best for, doing enchantment stuff, because they can touch the lyrium without it really affecting them, where it does have adverse effects. Like, people get addicted to lyrium.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Oh, are you guys
Life
having a
is
conversation?
fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
What a charmer. Yeah. Who are you, Quartermaster? Hello.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
I can't say that I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down? This sounds like a side quest to me.
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
No, I'm good. What's up? Oh, damn. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide.
Oh.
Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
I'll think about it. What do you got? Soul Rot Bomb. How's that keeping spirits up? Ooh. That's a dog. It's lovely melted cheese topping, double baked Mabari crunch is absolutely irresistible. At least if you're a dog. Rock salve. A lot of stuff. I'm not gonna buy a weapon. I just wanted to see, you can give your companions gifts once you get into the game proper, because this is all tutorial. But, I always like to check and see if I can find gifts for people. Because, why not? Especially since sometimes, like, you can make choices in the game that your companions do not agree with. And I like to keep everybody relatively happy, so I'm like, I know that I just said a thing that made you angry. Here's a present. I try. Wow, that's... I don't think that's supposed to change color like that. I think I have a weird broken texture model. Is that happening on my... Yep, on the recording too. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, that one's Stroby. Oh, yay!
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
I love Alistair.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You are a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. I feel like she would feel like this kinship of sarcasm with him a little bit. Like, she's vibing with that. So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
No, we haven't met. Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day any worse? Let's go with the first one. We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose.
Yeah, it does.
Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with it then. Pleased to meet you. I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about this joining? Can I get you to answer some questions?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you.
Oh.
You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do ya? Probably because we're too smart for you? I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? Well, that's kind of aggressive. But I get it. I can handle myself better than most, I would say. Let me just, you know, throw down some game for you real quick. I'm not good at it.
I'm getting that impression. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Can I ask a question or answer a question with a question? Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Oh, that argument I saw, what was that about? You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling with you. I wonder if I'm gonna get to say I look forward to traveling with you again. I would like to ask about the argument. Curiosity's gonna get the better of me. What was that argument about?
With the mage?
Yeah.
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, that would be awkward. You're a mage hunter. What's a Templar? I will just tell you what a Templar is. Basically, they're the people that keep the mages in line. Templars can use lyrium-specific abilities that negate their magic. They're basically like the way to police the mages, which is why they don't have the best relationship, because basically the mages are subjugated into these circles and they're only allowed to practice magic under close Templar watch, and the Templars are, I mean, I guess it's kind of like an inmate warden thing. You know, like, you're in prison, these are your captors. Do what we say? There's not a great relationship with most of them. We'll figure that out as we go. That would be awkward. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Oh, what about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Davith was the dude that was being kind of a pig to that lady, and I haven't met Sir Joy, so I'm gonna say no. I just overheard.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
Oh, okay. Well then, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do?
Yes.
Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
He gets a little self-depreciative sometime. Oh, there's your approval thingy. All of your people that are going to be actual companions you have an approval rating with, and it's all based on numbers, and, you know, you get to see that number accumulate, I guess. But I think you can also see it. Yeah, you've got your love-hate bar down here. You can go ahead and romance people. You just have to jack your reputation with them all the way up. Right now we're pretty neutral, +5, so I'm a person that exists in his orbit somewhere, you know, that's all. But he doesn't hate me. You can go all the way down to hate. I've never actually had a party member hate me. I refuse to let that happen. No matter how much I disagree with their stances on a lot of things, Morgan. Just saying. What am I supposed to do? What am I at? 27 minutes. The last one was kind of long, and I feel like I could make this one kind of short. Yeah, let's do it. Let's save it here with our new buddy Alistair, who does not have a level up yet. Don't look at me like that, bro. We're gonna travel together and be besties and stuff. I love him. So, anyway, we'll leave it here. I know this one's a little shorter than the last one. The last one was an hour. We'll just split the difference between the two of them. And, yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're about to get started. Like, the little area that we have to go to is essentially the tutorial plus area, and then we will be out of the tutorial and into the game proper after some big important things happen, because, you know, story progression has to have big important things. It can't be like nothing. I mean, look at what we've been through already. Jeez, my pretty much my whole family, short of my brother, is dead, and he might be dead. I don't really know. He's out on some mission, and there's gonna be some battle, and I can't talk to him yet, but I need to. So who knows about him? Everybody else I know is dead, and I'm making some new friends, like Duncan and Alistair, and probably King Cailin. He'll probably like me because I'm a warden, since he likes Warden so much. And I'm also Ferelden. Bonus points there. So, anyway, I told you, it's a lot of stuff. Dragon Age is like, here's the lore. Get it all right at the start of this game, and don't forget any of these names or places. They'll be important. I feel like I should take notes. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in the next episode.